Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bunny Says, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Cinderella Phenomenon. It's a nice, refreshing late afternoon. About 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 26 degrees Celsius, somewhere around there. And we were playing Fritz's Route. Now, let's recap, because I remember, yes, I totally remember looking at this bedroom. I remember that Dolores, we met Fritz. Fritz brought us back to his house to keep us safe, because he remembered who we are, but he doesn't realize that he's cursed. Unless there's some other explanation, and he has no idea. Now, at one point when he was working at the palace, we were here at his house, he brought back home a doll, a Dolores doll. And of course it was Dolores. Now, Dolores turned back into her human form and started talking to us, and wanted us to come back to the Marchen. And at one point, Sir Alcaster, who also lives here, along with his son, Fritz, sleeps here every night. He came walking by speaking to someone who we don't know. And Dolores said she felt something. She could feel some magic force, knowing that this is probably a witch. So, she wants us, I believe she wants us to leave, like immediately. So, now they walked off, Sir Alcaster and whoever the mysterious person was, leaving Dolores and I in my bedroom here, in the guest bedroom. So, without further ado, let's continue playing. I have my drink here, a little, let's call it cool and refreshing. And let's go. Now, I remember Dolores was getting upset, so I watch as Dolores paces on the floor alongside the bed. You're a witch? Can you just teleport us out of here? Teleport? Really? They can do that? Teleportation and portals are high-level magic that only the bearers and a select few can cast. I look closely at her. So you cannot cast that spell? I would have cast it already if I could, Princess. I had thought with all the bluffing you do that you would be more capable. Any more sass, and I'll turn you into a toad. You wouldn't dare. Or would I? She already cursed her, so why wouldn't I push it? I glare at her, but she does not look away. Arguing will not get us out of here. We need to get back to the Marchen. Why can't we just ask Fritz to help us? It would be easier that way. I do not understand why he can't just come with us. I don't trust him. That means nothing coming from someone as untrustworthy as you. Well, I can say with certainty that I am the most trustworthy person you have right now, dear Princess. And I could also promise that you are not safe here. Then I insist Fritz come with us. I know he has the curse, which means he should be welcome there. No, till I can prove that he can be trusted, he's not welcome. He might be the same as Alcaster. The moment Dolores mentioned Sir Alcaster, she suddenly stopped speaking. She shakes her head and turns away. What does Sir Alcaster have to do with any of this? Nothing you should concern yourself with. You're still the most suspicious one here, witch. That's it. I've run out of patience. I'm done waiting around, princess. We're going back to the Marchen right now. Now how do you suppose we'll sneak past Fritz? Dolores smiles at me. The mischief in that smile is all too familiar. Oh no. I am a witch, princess. I was just gonna say that. She's a witch. She might not be able to teleport, but she might have, like, quiet spells and stuff like that, you know. No, here we are, outside in town. I walk alongside Delora as we make our way back to the Marchen. Delora is now in her human form, humming cheerfully. Now, not what you were expecting? No. Sometimes simple is better. Why use a spell when a potion will do the trick? Oh, she had a potion? That's why she had me distract Fritz at dinner. Was the sleeping potion in his cup? Ah, perceptive. Yes. Nothing can wake him from his slumber. But he will wake up. Please, I'm a good witch, remember? I don't do the killing thing. Now pick up the pace, princess. We have a meeting to get to. Okay. Here we are back at the Marchen. In the main tavern area, so. We make it back to the Marchen without incident. Jurian and Garland are waiting for us inside. As soon as they see us, they dart toward the door. Garland, you made it. We were worried that we might need to break in to get you both out. Delora, don't sound so surprised. I told you I could handle this. Jurian, then why did it take you so long to return here? Because someone was being stubborn and refused to leave without her knight. Jurian, you weren't followed. Of course not. Garland, I'm very glad you're alright, princess. Fritz is my personal knight. The time I spent with him was the safest I've felt since I've been cursed. It felt more normal. I know he is dependable and will do whatever I ask of him. It is his job to protect me, after all. I barely know these people. I would rather be with Fritz, but something about Sir Alcaster puts me on edge. Now, I remember that she was feeling uneasy inside the house. She was having these weird feelings of Sir Alcaster and being there. And something inside of her was telling her that she shouldn't stay anyway. Delora, as you can see, the princess is perfectly fine. She hasn't thought at all. Jurian ignores Delora and fixes her gaze on me. Jurian, we were very worried when you suddenly disappeared, princess. I stare at her confused. What was there to be worried about? I was with Fritz. I know that the circumstances may not have been the best, but Fritz protected me. And I have plans to return to the Marchen at some point. Why does anyone here care what happens to me anyway? Delora, where is Parfait? Well? She isn't here. She's barely been back since you left. What? Ever since we got your message that you'd found the princess, Lady Parfait has been absent from the Marchen. She returns, but only ever briefly. Lucette. Does she say where she goes? No. She won't answer even if someone asks. Just smiles a fairy smile of hers and says nothing at all. Delora. Drives me crazy when she does that. What is going on? So, the fairy we need to see isn't here. Who's Delora? Now this is Lucette thinking. I had thought that I wanted to return here, but now that everyone knows I am safe, it is fine to return to Fritz, isn't it? I feel uneasy being around so many people that are openly keeping secrets from me. Lucette. Then there is no reason for me to be in here. I can return to Fritz. No. You're in no position to order me around. I will go back and no one will stop me. I begin walking toward the door when I hear Delora sigh heavily behind me. All right. Keep your dress on. I was not planning on removing it. It's a figure of... Oh, never mind. Look, just give me a few seconds, okay? I need to get some things and then we'll go back. We? Don't even think that I'll let you go back alone, princess. I am left alone with Wherein and Garland. Wherein. Are you really staying at Alcaster's home? I'd almost forgotten that Wherein and Garland had served under Sir Alcaster's command when they were still in the Order of Caldera. Yes. The two former knights are uncharacteristically quiet, their expressions dark. Is something wrong? Are you sure you're safe there, princess? Of course. Fritz has been my personal knight for the last 3 years. I know that he will protect me no matter what. Just be careful around Alcaster. Did something happen between you and Sir Alcaster? I'd still be a Potter of the Order of Caldera if it weren't for him. It was said that Wherein and Garland had been discharged for disobeying Sir Alcaster's orders, but is that the whole truth? Wherein, he's a two-faced traitor. If I ever saw him again... Garland, Wherein. What happened? It's nothing to worry about, princess. Delora told me the same thing. What exactly are they hiding about Sir Alcaster? Wherein. She should be worried about it. Damn it, of all the people in Angel, she should know what he is planning. Someone coughs. We turn to see Delora standing there looking at us expectantly. What did I miss? Wherein was telling me about why she left the Order of Caldera. Was she? I have never seen Delora glare at anyone the way she is glaring at Wherein. Eventually, the former knight turns away. Let's go, Garland. Stay safe, princess. You too, Lady Delora. You... Didn't you want to return to the knight's house? Why are you stalling now? You know something about Sir Alcaster being the reason for the knight's discharge, don't you? Yes. Well then, why are you insisting on keeping it a secret? You lived in the palace before and heard the rumors. You were content with them. Why are you suddenly taking so much interest in all of this now? Because you and the knights are clearly hiding something about him. Curiosity can kill a cat, little princess. Besides, none of this is important right now. You have other things to focus on, like breaking a curse. What have you done these past few days, Nothing, that's what. It's like you want to remain Little Miss Peasant forever. The only reason I am in this position is because of you, and you have done nothing to help me. Excuse me? All I've ever gotten from you are insults and snide remarks. I've been trying my best, but you of all people should know how difficult it is for me. I stopped talking at once. The anger and frustration side of me makes it difficult to form words. Delora has been with me for almost a year now. She should know how difficult it is for me to be good. But she never understood. She still cursed me. It's as if she is mocking me. I turn away from Delora and head toward the door. Princess, wait. Okay. Okay, we're outside. In the town. Outside in town. I have better things to do than get insulted by a witch. I have done nothing but think about how to break the curse she put on me. How dare she? Oh, okay. Waltz is here. I guess we bumped into Waltz. Princess. Oh, okay. I have a choice to either stop or keep walking. If I stop, Delora's going to catch up to us, so... Waltz knows we're here, and he knows we're safe, so... I want to get out of here. I want to get back to the other place. I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to forget this. She's mad anyway. I understand that she's storming out of there. She's not going to stop. Do not have time for this. I ignore Waltz and continue walking. Waltz reaches out and takes hold of my arm, forcing me to stop. Well, okay, guess we ain't going anywhere. Waltz, what are you doing? I'm leaving. Leaving? Do you know how worried everyone's been? How worried I was? As you can see, I am fine. I will be even better when I am away from the Marchen. So I am leaving. 3 days. What? I haven't seen you in 3 days. And you're just going to brush me off? Oh, has it been that long? I've been spending all my free time looking for you after we got separated that day. Do you know how bad I felt when I lost you? If something had happened to you, I would never have forgiven myself. You know, I gotta say, you did lose me pretty easy, so... you should feel bad. You lost me, so easily. Delora sent you her message. Yes, but even then we all knew, what, then all we knew was that she was with you. That didn't mean you were safe. I yanked my arm out of his grasp. I would have been perfectly safe even if Delora wasn't with me. In fact, I would still have my old life if she had never cursed me. Princess. Oh, okay. Here's Karma. Karma's here. You found her. Karma is suddenly standing before me, smiling with relief. We were worried about you, darling. It's good to see that our princess has returned. We have so much to catch up on. You should come inside. Why is everybody... Okay. Wait, I just made the right... Wait, I made the right choice? Okay. Alright. Did I? Alright. I honestly didn't think I did, but... Waltz, she says she's leaving. What? But why? She says she's fine without us and can't understand why we've been worried. Waltz, I think Delora has something to do with the situation. What did she say to you, Princess? Okay, Delora suddenly appears. Nothing she didn't need to hear. Insufferable witch. Come. Sounds like a catfight to me. Delora. Karma, you might want to keep your nose out of other people's business. I'm not staying here any longer. You cannot stop me from leaving. I turn on my heels and begin to walk off. Princess. Let her go. What? But outside she'll be... She needs some space to think. Don't go too far though, Princess. Are you daft? I said I'm not coming back. You will if you value your life, Princess. Is that a threat? Or is she saying that she'll get killed or something? I cannot quell the irritation stirring on the pit of my stomach. I turn on my heels and walk off. Okay, we're in the plaza. It's so peaceful here at night. Oh. The sound of approaching footsteps makes me stop. Standing out here all alone in the darkened plaza does not bode well. I quickly slide into an alleyway and stand with my back to the wall, hoping the shadows would keep me from sight. Man. Okay, there's some man here. Why are you following me? That voice from the other night. Alcaster. Oh, okay. Sir Alcaster is here. You noticed. Sir Alcaster? Man. Don't think I'm a useless idiot like the boy. Of course I noticed. I would take care of remembering that me and the boy are nothing alike. Don't think you could fool me, Varg. Varg? I have to know. I moved silently, sticking my head out at an angle, so I could see the man standing before Alcaster. No, okay. It's the guy I refer to as Tuxedo Mask. It's Varg. The black cape and the wolf's head cane and the mask. The plaza is empty except for two people. Sir Alcaster is looking at a man that wears an elaborate mask. I notice he also carries an odd-looking cane. That must be Varg. But who is he? And how does Sir Alcaster know him? I have never seen anyone like him in the palace before. What would I want to fool you for? That's Varg. Alcaster. Then explain why you're out here when you haven't been ordered to come to the plaza. Tell me. Varg. You wanted the princess kept safe, didn't you? Don't be flippant. You know we served Mithros in this. What? What? What does Sir Mithros want? Alcaster. Is the princess not in the house? Tisk. Would I be out here as she was? Oh. The hell was that? Don't be smart with me. See, Alcaster just punched him like it was nothing. How is he still standing? That blow should have knocked him to the ground. Answer me clearly. Has she left the house? Sir Alcaster's voice is eerily calm and level, despite the fact that his body is still tense. Yes. You will find her before dawn. I will not repeat myself. Answer me. Yes, I will find her. Good. I watch as Sir Alcaster walks away, leaving Varg to stand alone in the dark plaza. I can barely breathe as I stand watching him, waiting for some kind of movement. It looks like Sir Alcaster has ordered him to keep me safe. But I do not know of this arrangement, and will not trust him. What the hell was that? The sound of shattered glass echoes across the plaza. Varg immediately rushes off to investigate, moving away from my hiding spot. I feel myself instinctively follow after him, despite my mind's logical protests. Wait a minute, she's following him? I thought she was going to run away in the other direction. A voice. Okay, some voice is saying, hush. Oh, okay, it's Delora. Delora places her hand over my mouth to muffle my voice. We both watch Varg until he disappears, and there's nothing but silence for company. Then, and only then, does Delora move her hand away from my mouth. That man. Did you catch his name? What? His name. Sir Alcaster called him Varg. Varg. Who is he? Judging by the mask and the cane, he probably works for the witches. At least, that's what Parfait and I think. Looks like he's working for Sir Alcaster too. We look up and notice Karma and Waltz running toward us. Here comes the cavalry. Okay, there's Karma and Waltz here. Delora says, late, as expected. Waltz looks winded, but that does not stop him from glaring at me. Don't ever do that again. And what is happening here, You two look awfully suspicious hiding out in an alleyway. That was Karma. Delora. None of your business. I am surprised when Delora takes my arm and pulls me away from Waltz and Karma. Oh. Waltz. Where are you going? Mysteries are afoot, kid. And we're not going to solve any of them by waiting around in the Marchen for Parfait to return from her business. Where are you taking the princess, and why? That's a good question. Waltz, Delora, we all decided that the Machen is the safest place the princess can be. Technically, the princess is safest wherever either Parfait and or I can keep an eye on her, and now we have an excuse for the princess to be somewhere else. She speaks as if I am a child to be babysat. I've got some questions that need answering. I'm going to need the princess to get them solved. Besides, she's directly involved in some mess, and she wants answers too. Something seems off about this whole thing. Sorry to say, but your opinions on this matter are irrelevant. Let's go, Lucette. Waltz. Delora? The solemn expression on Waltz's face is foreign to me. There is darkness in his eyes. A warning. I trust you. As you should. Delora nods, then turns back to me. What was that all about? Okay. Delora, we'll be in touch. Let me know when Parfait gets back. Okay, we're heading back to Fritz's house. We're still in town here, so let's it's getting on past 30 minutes, so let's stop here. And we seem to have gotten a lot of information out of that. This episode actually, we have Alcaster, and we know that Alcaster is working with Varg, and Varg seems to be like not dependent on Sir Alcaster, but forced to obey him, I guess. I'm not sure about that, but anyway, we'll see more, I guess. And she's gonna stick around in his house, and I guess we're gonna get Alcaster and Varg and Fritz's view of everything that's been going on. So probably Delora too. So okay, all right, that sounds pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna call this file here. I'm Bunny Says, and I hope you had a nice time and that you enjoyed listening to this. Please like and subscribe and all that. And I hope you have a nice time. Don't worry, we'll be back soon, and we'll be on the next episode. So until then, I just want to say goodbye, and I'll see you soon.